Time for the construction. How to make a candy window. We're making sugar cement. Look at all the people that I made.
Oh.
Just imagine 5, 4, 8. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season so far. Today is our Vlogmas finale and the day we make our entirely edible gingerbread village. Last year we took on this crazy project around Christmas where we built an entirely edible gingerbread ski resort village. It was a big dream and I can't believe we managed to pull it off. We figured, let's make this an annual Christmas tradition, maybe. This time it's going to be a gingerbread tiny home village, complete with cute little tiny homes along a river. I'm so excited to see how it turns out. We're on a bit of a time crunch. It's the 21st of December and we only have today and a little bit of tomorrow to make it. But luckily this year, since we're in North Carolina, Anthony has access to his 3D printer. So he has designed and made these cookie cutters for our tiny home. So I'm hoping that will make a world of difference. All we have to do now is make the dough and start baking. So let's go down to the kitchen and begin our gingerbread construction. Last year we used a combination of a very structural gingerbread recipe along with like a very delicious, more regular cookie gingerbread recipe. This year we're just going to do the very, very delicious one. We don't really need the structure to be like really strong because they're tiny homes. So I figured it's okay that we're using the more delicious cookie recipe. But if you're looking to make a big gingerbread project, definitely check out that recipe and that video. I will link it below, and I will also include the recipe that we will be using in the description. Time for the construction. As usual, we're using Amazon boxes because that's what we've got. And what's the plan?
There's no plan.
There's no plan. Great.
There's a plan, but in my head.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories.
All right, dough has been in the fridge for 2 hours. We ended up making a whole other batch. We have the cookie cutters. Anthony needs to just explain to me what's what and how many to do each, but let me show you them. So these are the ones we have so far. There's gonna be an A-frame version. There's gonna be another one that's like a slanted kind of home. And there's some pieces missing, we're still printing. The oven is preheated. I'm gonna roll out the dough and start making houses.
I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly show you how to make a candy window. I don't think I explained this well last time or in the last video. So basically we bought a bunch of butterscotch candy from CVS. We did the exact same version last year because it is a little bit like transparent and the yellow just provides the most magical glow. So what you do is you crush the candies with a mallet and some in a plastic bag. Is that what you're doing? Okay. Or like between parchment paper or whatever. And then you bake the gingerbread, and the last 5 minutes, this gingerbread just takes 10 minutes. So we'll do it for 5 minutes, just candyless. And then you stick the crushed candy in the hole that you want to make the window, making sure it's like evenly spread out. And then you bake it the rest of the 5 minutes and it melts and it creates this beautiful window. First batch going in.
And I've been longing to hold you close.
We got candy. We also have Elfa in the background, so just ignore that.
To be making our Christmas memory.
I think they look good. Let's put them back in for another 5-ish minutes. Honestly, these triangles, because they're so thin, they might be done quicker than these ones where they have some more to bake inside.
These look like they're done, whereas those don't look like they're done.
That's okay.
So maybe we can like cut it and move it. I don't know.
And I lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me.
Hello everyone. Oh my god, have I spoken today? Okay, let me fix this. Hello everyone, welcome to round 2, day 2. We are gingerbreading to the max today because we have to finish today. Well, if we don't finish today, maybe we have some time tomorrow. When am I gonna edit this video? It's the 22nd. Okay, so we have done 2 homes already, like 2 style homes. So we have 5 of each, and then there's one with a few more windows, a few more pieces that we have to do today that are like printed. So I'm gonna do that before I make the icing, and then we'll ice them all. I mean, like put them all together. Hopefully they stay up. We'll see. Wow, they fit like so well. This is the last house. This is the front with the forward window. Okay, this with the chimney. This is the other side, and this is the sides with the window. Let's get cookie cutting. It's very cold though. It was sitting in the fridge all night. Gotta get it working. It's really hard. Okay, this is really hard. I need to leave it for a second.
Okay, let's do the icing.
Oh my gosh, change of plans for the millionth time. Okay, the recipe that I'm using is from the very structural gingerbread recipe for the icing, just not the gingerbread cookie. I gotta find it first. So we are not about using any hot glue or anything like that. This is going to be a fully edible gingerbread village. So no cheating here. The royal icing is just going to be extremely thick, basically like glue, but not glue. Oh, this is a weighed version. Do we have a scale? So we need 16 ounces of powdered sugar that's sifted, 2 ounces pasteurized egg whites, a 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar, and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. We may need to double it, but for now we'll just do 1 batch, see how far we get. I take it back. This is 32, and we need 16 ounces. So I'm just gonna double it and use the whole bag without having to weigh it because it's difficult.
This year it's just gonna be
Tell me this is not gonna floof everywhere.
by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close.
Slowly but surely.
Everyone else, isn't this how it's supposed to be?
It's so thick, by the way, which is what you need, but good God, it's like cement. We're making sugar cement. Thick. All right, keep it fresh with some saran wrap for now.
Da 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 da, making our Christmas memories.
This is the new style.
These are the good times.
Time to cut out the river. We need 15 inches. I was worried that wasn't enough. I'm very bad at knowing.
Spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Clearly he measured a bit incorrectly,
Oh, yeah.
but this is how it's meant to go. And we're gonna do a waterfall here, and Miss Rachel's in the background because we're simultaneously babysitting. But cut the river, I think. I think you're gonna break it, honestly. Do we have a torch? We have a lighter. Oh no, you broke it. I kind of thought that would happen if you started sawing into it, but we can fix it. What'd you do? So you ended up putting the cracked bit on the other side instead, even though you did fix it with the lighter, right?
Yeah,
I suggested a lighter to kind of
Now
melt
it's
it.
kind of like a ripple, I guess, so.
Yeah, but we're also doing a waterfall anyway. It's perfect. Okay, we're working on the waterfall here. So we have to keep the cookie pieces kind of sturdy enough. Also, they're gonna be overcooked. So whoever's gonna eat the waterfall is gonna be having a hard time. But whatever. What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm trying to get the...
This is like an experiment at this point because, you know, we've never done a waterfall out of candy before, but
That's a small waterfall.
it's a little babbling brook.
We will carry a song through the ages from angels on high. In hearts, we will carry a song.
We're gonna make the green icing for the trees as well as the lights. We have a horse in the background, no big deal. Our little niece is on her grandma's back riding around like a horsey. It's adorable. Anyways, let's get the green in. We got this like juniper green. We're doing the trees exactly like we did last year with ice cream cones as the like underneath bit and adding icing on top. This year, because everything's tinier, we really need to go tiny on the cones. So Anthony's working on shortening them. He's assembling, he's deciding where things go.
I'm just trying to see how many we can fit because we gotta put the trees and stuff too.
Right.
Right, so.
Okay. We're gonna have one main, you know, like town square sort of Christmas tree that's like gigantic. If we can fit it, yeah. We're running out of space. I mean, we could always just extend it.
What, just put more like over here or something?
Yeah, why not? If you ended up watching last year's video where we did our ski village, we ended up doing like a cookie slab on the bottom for like a ground. We loved the idea in theory, but in the end it was super wasteful because we didn't eat it all, and yeah, it was just not the best idea because it was covered with icing too. So what we're gonna do is just make it snow with powdered sugar this year and not waste gingerbread.
Christmas time on high, in the morning snow, magic light. Christmas time on high, in the morning snow, magic light. Christmas time on high, in the morning snow, magic light. Christmas time on high, in the morning snow. Christmas time on high, in the morning snow, magic light. Christmas time on high, in the morning snow.
All right, we are done for the day. I'm tired. I still have to edit my video for tomorrow, but this is it so far. We got all the trees done, the main Christmas tree, and a bunch of houses. I'll give you a few of my favorites so far and leave the rest for like the grand reveal. I really like this one. It's got like a mistletoe wreath and the snow dripping down, and then our river, the waterfall, and the bridge. I think this one is one of my favorite ones. And this one reminds me of the one we had last year, but this one's a little tinier. Hello and welcome to our final day of our gingerbread construction journey. The day where we put it all together and also, you know, put the last minute touches on our gingerbread village to make it come to life. Look at all the people that I made. Little tiny gingerbread people. And the next challenge is basically putting them around the tree. Let me just give you a closer look here.
You want to do it with icing, you said? You gotta do
No,
that.
no, it's okay as long as they're staying. He's just like putting them and they're like staying. But I only have this much icing left.
You're not all
We're
staying.
struggling. I know. Okay, time for the grand reveal. Welcome to Snowy Falls, our tiny home village. On this side, we've got some tobogganers going down the little hill with some homes and some folks around their houses. Then we have the giant Christmas tree with people singing, just imagine, fa-oo, fore, da-oo, dore. And then a couple going over the bridge by the falls, some folks doing snow angels, and then of course, an epic snowball fight. There's snowballs coming from all directions, so gotta hide behind the trees if you can. There was only one casualty, unfortunately. And then the homes around this area as well. And you can't forget our main attraction, the waterfall. It's tiny, but it's mighty. It's so cute. Anthony added some extra candy bits and like kind of lit them on fire to kind of mold them into a shape and look like it's actually like moving water, which was really cool. And he added a few like rapids along the river as well. But this is it. This is our tiny home gingerbread village. Now just wait until you see it in the dark. I think it's extra magical with the twinkling lights. Just wait. that is it for our annual gingerbread construction for 2022. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like and comment down below which gingerbread house is your favorite. I will do a little slideshow here so you can see each one on their own, or let me know what part of the village is your favorite. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas 2022, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your holiday season and a happy new year. Bye!